Sleep hypnosis to become your extraordinary future self. Rewire your identity while you sleep. Hi, this is Queen Lei, and welcome back. Listen to this recording for several days or 21 days, and then listen to it once a week if you wish. Discover the power of your subconscious mind with this deeply relaxing sleep hypnosis designed to help you connect with your extraordinary future self. As you drift into a peaceful sleep, this guided visualization helps you release limiting beliefs, strengthen confidence, cultivate self-worth, and create a powerful new identity aligned with your dreams. Allow yourself to journey into a world of possibility where your future self reveals the confidence, peace, abundance, love, and inner strength that have always existed within you. So listen before sleep and allow these powerful suggestions to gently integrate into your subconscious mind overnight. This hypnosis is designed for building confidence and self-belief, releasing fear and self-doubt, creating a success mindset, increasing self-love and inner peace, visualizing your dream future, personal transformation and growth. Get comfortable and close your eyes and allow yourself to drift into deep relaxation while your subconscious mind embraces positive change. Please like and subscribe to my channel to support me. It means a lot to me. I hope you enjoy listening to this recording when you go to sleep, and thank you for choosing to listen to me, to be a part of your amazing journey. So enjoy. As you settle into your bed tonight, there is nowhere you need to go. Nothing you need to solve. Nothing you need to achieve. Nothing you need to become. Because for these precious moments, everything is already enough. Allow your body to find its most comfortable position. Perhaps making a small adjustment here, another there, until every muscle begins to receive the message that it is finally safe to completely let go. Take a slow, deep breath in and gently breathe out. Again, breathing in calm and breathing out every trace of effort. One more slow breath, allowing your exhale to be just a little longer, as though your entire nervous system understands that tonight it can finally rest. And as you continue breathing naturally, you may begin noticing that every breath seems to carry you somewhere quieter, somewhere softer, somewhere deeper. The outside world begins to drift farther away. Every distant sound, every tiny sensation, every thought that appears simply becomes another gentle reminder that you are safe, safe enough, safe to relax, safe enough to surrender, safe enough to sleep. There is absolutely nothing you need to force. Sleep never arrives because we chase it. Sleep comes when we stop chasing. And so tonight, there is nothing to accomplish. Simply listen, or don't listen. Your conscious mind may pay attention, or it may wander. It truly doesn't matter, because another part of you, a wiser part, already knows exactly how to receive every word that serves you, allowing every unnecessary word to drift quietly away, like leaves floating downstream. Your subconscious mind, the part that has always known how to heal your body, how to beat your heart, how to breathe without effort, that beautiful part of you is already listening. It understands the language of comfort, the language of possibility, the language of becoming. As your conscious mind gradually grows quieter, your subconscious mind awakens, opening like the petals of a flower, greeting the first gentle light of morning. Only this flower opens underneath a peaceful night sky, where transformation happens silently, naturally, effortlessly. Tonight, you are not trying to change yourself. You are simply remembering who you have always been, underneath fear, underneath doubt, underneath old stories, because somewhere within you there has always existed an extraordinary version of yourself. Not someone different, not someone pretending. Simply you, without limitations. You, without unnecessary fear. You, without carrying yesterday into tomorrow. This remarkable version of you has always been patiently waiting, never judging, never rushing, never criticizing, simply waiting for the moment when you become quiet enough to hear their gentle invitation. And perhaps that moment is tonight. Allow your awareness now to slowly travel to the very top of your head. Imagine a warm wave of comfort, like liquid golden light, resting gently upon your scalp. There is no effort, no concentration, only imagination. And imagination is the language of the subconscious mind. Feel or simply imagine that warm golden comfort, softening every tiny muscle across your scalp. Your forehead becomes wonderfully smooth. Every line, every wrinkle of effort melts away. The tiny muscles around your eyes release completely. Your eyelids grow pleasantly heavy, so wonderfully relaxed that they simply have no interest in opening. Your cheeks soften, your jaw loosens. Perhaps your lips separate just slightly, allowing every breath to become even more effortless. Your tongue rests comfortably. Your throat relaxes. Every swallow drawing you deeper still. Golden effort now flows gently into your neck, releasing every place where you have carried responsibilities, expectations, pressure, as though invisible hands made entirely of warmth are slowly massaging away every burden you have carried. Your shoulders, those faithful shoulders that have carried so much for so long, finally receive permission to let everything go. Imagine them becoming heavier, melting comfortably into your bed, as though gravity itself has become your closest friend. Your upper arms soften, your elbows relax, your forearms become pleasantly warm, your wrists release, the palms of your hands begin tingling, or perhaps becoming wonderfully heavy, every finger completely relaxed, as though every tiny muscle understands its work is finished for today. Golden effort now spreads across your chest. Every breath slow, natural, peaceful. Your heart steady, calm, wise, always working for you, always faithful. Perhaps tonight you silently thank your heart for every beat it has ever given you, without asking for recognition, without asking for reward, simply loving you. Every second of every day, feel your breathing becoming slower, deeper, more effortless. Each inhale welcoming peace, each exhale releasing everything that no longer belongs. Golden effort now flows through your back. Your shoulder blades soften. Your middle back unwinds. Even the smallest muscles, those you rarely notice, finally surrender. Your lower back supported completely, held completely, safe completely. Imagine your entire spine bathed in warm golden light. Every vertebra comfortable, balanced, relaxed. Golden warmth now enters your abdomen. Every internal organ working beautifully, quietly, perfectly. Every cell in your body listening, responding, remembering. Because every cell carries intelligence. Every cell remembers health. Every cell remembers harmony. Every cell remembers exactly how to become stronger, healthier, more vibrant. And while you sleep tonight, billions upon billions of your cells will continue working together, restoring, repairing, renewing every part of you without effort, without struggle, exactly as nature intended. Golden comfort now moves through your hips. Your pelvis relaxes. Your thighs grow heavier, more comfortable. Your knees soften. Your calves unwind. Your ankles relax. Your feet, every tiny muscle, every toe, completely at peace. Now your entire body, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, rests within a beautiful cocoon of warm golden light. A cocoon of perfect safety, perfect peace, perfect restoration. Inside this cocoon, nothing harmful can enter. Only healing, only wisdom, only love, only transformation. Imagine now that somewhere in the distance you notice a gentle pathway bathed in moonlight, lined with ancient trees. The air is perfectly still. A gentle breeze carries the delicate fragrance of jasmine, lavender, and fresh earth after a warm summer rain. This pathway feels strangely familiar, as though you have walked it before. Perhaps in a dream, perhaps in another lifetime, perhaps within your own imagination. And yet, it feels undeniably real. You begin walking at exactly the right pace. No hurry, no destination to reach. Every step making your body feel heavier, while your mind becomes lighter. Step by step, your thoughts become fewer. Step by step, all worries drift away behind you. Step by step, You remember something beautiful. You were never meant to spend your life becoming someone else. You were always meant to become more fully yourself, not by adding anything, but by uncovering what has always lived quietly within you. With each gentle step, you leave behind another old belief, a belief that said you weren't enough. Gone. Another belief that you had to prove your worth. Gone. Another belief that fear should make your decisions. Gone. One by one, they dissolve into the night air, like mist disappearing underneath the rising morning sun. And with every belief you release, your body feels lighter, your breathing softer, your heart more open. Soon, far ahead, a warm golden light begins glowing underneath the trees. A warm light begins glowing between the trees. Not bright, not overwhelming, just inviting, comforting, as though someone or something has been patiently waiting for you. Waiting, not because you were late, but because tonight is exactly the right time. And as you continue moving gently toward that beautiful light, your subconscious mind begins opening even more, preparing to meet the extraordinary future self who has always been calling you home. The light ahead continues to glow, steady, warm, welcoming. There is something about this light that feels deeply familiar, not because you have seen it before, but because you have always carried it within you. With every gentle step along the moonlight path, your breathing becomes softer, your body becomes heavier, your thoughts become quieter. The space between your thought and the next grows wonderfully wider, comfortably empty, peacefully still. This is where your subconscious mind feels mostly at home, not in noise, not in rushing, not in effort, but here in this spacious silence where every possibility quietly exists. You continue walking. The ancient trees seem almost alive. Their branches sway gently, though there is hardly any wind, as though they recognize you, as though they have been expecting your arrival. You notice how strong they are. Deep roots stretching far underneath the earth, strong enough to withstand every storm, flexible enough to dance with every breeze. And perhaps without even realizing it, you begin understanding that true strength has never been about resisting life. True strength is allowing life to move through you without losing yourself. You are becoming like these trees, grounded, steady, peaceful, unshakable. Every challenge you have ever faced, every joy, every disappointment, every success, every lesson has quietly become another ring within the great tree of your life. Nothing was wasted. Nothing. Even the moments you once felt painful were preparing you for who you are becoming now. The path opens into an enormous clearing. Above you, the night sky stretches endlessly. Thousands upon thousands of stars shimmer peacefully overhead, each one a tiny reminder that light always exists, even within darkness. The air feels warm, safe, perfectly still. In the very center of the clearing, there is a beautiful lake. Its surface is completely calm, like polished glass. Not a single ripple. The moon reflects upon the water so perfectly that you can hardly tell where the sky ends and the lake begins. You slowly walk toward the edge. As you look into the water, you expect to see your own reflection. Instead, the surface begins to glow, softly at first, then a little brighter. Gentle circles of light spread outward without disturbing the perfect calm. And from within that beautiful light, someone begins walking toward you. Every step graceful, every movement peaceful. There is no fear, only recognition. You already know who this is. This is you. Not years from now, not a fantasy, not someone different. This is the fullest expression of everything you were always capable of becoming. Your extraordinary self. This version of you walks with quiet confidence, not arrogance, not perfection, simply certainty. There is a peaceful confidence that requires no proof, no comparison, no approval. They already know their worth. They already know they belong. As they come closer, you notice their posture, relaxed, open, comfortable. Their shoulders are free from the burdens you have carried. The breathing is slow. The eyes sparkle with warmth. There is kindness there, deep kindness toward themselves, toward others, toward life itself. They smile, not because everything has always been easy, but because they discovered something priceless. Peace was never waiting at the end of the journey. Peace was available every step of the way. They stop only a few feet in front of you. Neither of you speaks. There is no need. Some truths are understood without words. They simply look into your eyes, and in that moment, you feel completely seen. Not judged, not evaluated, simply known, entirely accepted, entirely loved, exactly as you are, exactly where you are. And perhaps for the first time in a very long time, you allow yourself to receive that love, not because you earned it, not because you became perfect, simply because you exist. You have always been worthy. Always. Your future self reaches out and gently places one hand over your heart. A warm sensation begins spreading through your chest. Soft, comforting, golden, like sunlight after a long winter. Every heartbeat becomes stronger, calmer, more rhythmic. With every beat, your heart remembers, I am enough. I have always been enough. I do not need to prove my worth. I simply allow it to shine. These words are never forced. They simply arrive naturally, as though your own heart has been whispering them all along. The warmth continues expanding, flowing through your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your abdomen, your hips, your legs, every cell receiving the message, every nerve responding, every breath carrying this truth deeper into your subconscious mind. Your future self finally begins speaking. The voice is gentle, calm, reassuring. You have never been broken. You have only been becoming. Every experience has shaped your wisdom. Every challenge has strengthened your compassion. Every setback has quietly redirected you toward your true path. You are far more capable than you have ever imagined. You are far more resilient than you have ever realized. You carry everything you need. You always have. As these words settle into your subconscious, they no longer feel like someone else's voice. They begin sounding like your own. Your future self continues. Release the need to rush. What is meant for you is always finding you. You do not chase, you become. And what belongs to the person you are becoming naturally comes toward you. You no longer create your life from fear. You create from certainty. You create from joy. You create from love. You create from quiet confidence. You notice something remarkable. The more your future self speaks, the brighter they become. Not brighter in a blinding way, brighter as though their body is made entirely of peaceful light. Then you realize the same light has begun appearing within you. Tiny sparkles at first, then thousands, millions, every cell awakening, every cell remembering. The extraordinary person you admired was never outside you. It has always been waiting within. You stand together, surrounded by silence. Above you, the stars seem brighter now, as though the entire universe quietly celebrates this remembering. Your future self gestures toward the lake. Its surface has changed again. Instead of reflecting the moon, it now reflects your future. You begin seeing scenes that fantasies, possibilities becoming reality. You see yourself waking each morning, feeling energized, clear-minded, grateful to begin another beautiful day. You see yourself moving through life with confidence, speaking calmly, listening deeply, trusting yourself, making decisions with ease. You notice how naturally opportunities begin appearing, not because luck suddenly changed, but because your identity changed. You began expecting good things. You began believing you deserved them. You began noticing possibilities that had always been there. You see meaningful work, abundance flowing with ease, healthy relationships, laughter, adventure, peace, love, purpose. You see yourself walking into rooms, bringing calm with you. People naturally feel safe around you. Your energy reassures them. Your confidence inspires them. Not because you try to impress everyone, but because authenticity has become your greatest strength. You continue watching. Your body is healthy, strong, vital. Every choice you make comes naturally from self-respect. You nourish yourself, Love your body with joy. Sleep deeply. Breathe fully. Smile softly. You are no longer fighting yourself. You are finally living on your own side. And that changes everything. The leg continues, revealing beautiful moments. Small moments, ordinary moments. Drinking tea while watching the sunrise. Laughing with someone you love. Walking underneath autumn leaves. Feeling rain upon your skin. Reading quietly beside a window. Watching birds glide effortlessly across the sky. Because your future self has learned that extraordinary lives are built from deeply appreciating ordinary moments. Happiness is no longer postponed. It is lived now, tonight, tomorrow, again and again. Your future self smiles once more and quietly says, everything you seek begins with becoming the person who naturally receives it. A gentle breeze moves through the clearing. The stars shimmer softly overhead. The golden light surrounding both of you grows warmer, more peaceful, more comforting. Your eyelids feel even heavier now. Your breathing slower. Your body more deeply relaxed, as though every word is becoming part of your subconscious blueprint. While sleep gently draws closer, closer, and closer. The golden silence continues. Soft, peaceful, timeless. Nothing asks anything of you. There's nowhere else to arrive. Nothing left to prove. Nothing left to force. The extraordinary future version of you continues standing nearby, radiating a calm certainty that seems to gently settle into every corner of your being. It is not excitement. It is something far deeper, a quiet knowing, the kind of knowing that no longer depends upon circumstances, the kind of peace that remains whether the sky is clear or filled with clouds. You begin to realize this future self no longer spends precious energy wondering, I am enough. Instead, they naturally ask, how can I share the best of who I already am? What a beautiful difference. One question contracts the hearts. the other allows it to bloom. Tonight, your subconscious mind quietly chooses the second question without effort, without struggle, simply because it feels true. Your future self slowly begins walking around you, not to examine you, but almost as though surrounding you with invisible blessings. Wherever they walk, the earth underneath their feet begins glowing with soft golden light. As they complete the circle around you, that light expands, forming a beautiful sphere, a sphere of warmth, safety, wisdom, compassion. Inside this sphere, only truth exists, because fears cannot survive here. All limitations simply dissolve. All stories quietly lose their voice. Your subconscious recognizes this place because this sphere is your authentic self. It has always existed, waiting patiently underneath every layer of doubt. Take another slow, comfortable breath. As you exhale, imagine releasing every identity that no longer belongs to you. Perhaps you once believed, I have to work harder than everyone else. That belief drifts away, like smoke disappearing into the night sky. Perhaps you believed, I must make everyone happy. That belief gently dissolves. Perhaps you believed, I need permission before I become who I truly am. That belief simply melts away. Your subconscious smiles because it knows none of those beliefs were ever truly yours. They were borrowed, learned, collected, repeated, but they never became your truth. Now, another truth begins quietly emerging. It feels natural, comfortable, like coming home. You are enough. You are capable. You are deeply lovable. You are resilient. You are wise. You are worthy of abundance. You are worthy of extraordinary health. You are worthy of joyful relationships. You are worthy of meaningful success. You are worthy simply because you exist. These truths require no argument, no evidence, no debate. Your subconscious accepts them as naturally as your lungs accept each breath. The future version of you smiles and gently reaches toward the center of your chest. As they do, a brilliant golden light begins growing inside your heart. Not outside, inside. Small at first, like the flame of a single candle. Quiet, gentle, steady, With every breath, the flame becomes brighter, warmer, larger, yet never overwhelming. This is your inner light, the light you were born carrying, the light no disappointment could extinguish, the light no criticism could erase, the light no fear could permanently hide. It has remained patiently waiting through every season of your life, waiting for your attention, for your trust, for your acceptance. Your future self whispers, "This is who you really are." Not your worries, not your past, not your mistakes, not your fears, not your labels, not your roles. This light is you. Pure awareness, pure possibility, pure love. The golden light continues expanding. It fills your chest, your shoulders, your arms, your hands. It flows upward through your neck, into your face. Every tiny muscle softens. Every expression becomes peaceful. The light reaches your mind, and as it does, all mental clutter begins quietly disappearing. Thoughts that once repeated endlessly simply lose their energy. They become distant echoes, barely noticeable, like hearing gentle rain from far away. In their place, something remarkable appears. Space, beautiful, open, peaceful sleep, peaceful space. Within this spacious mind, new beliefs begin planting themselves naturally. I trust myself. I welcome opportunities. I move through life with ease. I deserve beautiful things. I attract kind people. I create meaningful work. I honor my body. I nourish my soul. I speak with confidence. I listen with compassion. I allow success. I allow love. I allow joy. The words drift gently through your subconscious without resistance, like seeds settling into rich soil. They do not need immediate proof. Seeds never demand proof. They simply grow quietly, patiently, powerfully. While you sleep tonight, these seeds continue taking root. Every hour of restful sleep, their roots grow deeper. Tomorrow, perhaps nothing dramatic changes, and yet something subtle feels different. A little calmer, a little lighter, a little more certain. You begin making tiny choices that reflect your true identity. Tiny choices become daily habits. Daily habits become your character. Your character quietly creates your future. Transformation has never required force, only consistency. And your subconscious loves consistency. It loves familiar patterns. Tonight, you are giving it beautiful new patterns. Patterns of peace, patterns of confidence, patterns of abundance, patterns of self-respect, patterns of love. The extraordinary version of you now invites you to walk together, side by side, no one leading, no one following, perfect equals. You begin strolling through the moonlight meadow. The grass underneath your feet feels unbelievably soft. Each blade sparkling with silver dew. The night air carries the sweet fragrance of wildflowers. Somewhere nearby, a gentle stream sings its peaceful song. An owl calls softly in the distance. Everything feels alive. Everything feels connected. The universe seems to breathe with you. As you walk, you notice beautiful lanterns hanging from the branches of ancient trees. Each lantern glows with a different color: golden, emerald, rose, sapphire, amethyst. Your future self stops beside the first lantern. It glows with brilliant gold. This lantern, they say softly, is confidence. Not confidence that compares, not confidence that competes. True confidence, the quiet confidence that knows, I will figure it out. I trust myself. I can handle whatever life brings. Your future self gently lifts the lantern, and its golden light flows into your heart. Immediately, your body seems to remember. You have overcome challenges before. You have learned difficult things. You have healed. You have grown. You have survived every difficult day that once seemed impossible. There has never been a challenge that completely defeated your spirit, because your spirit has always been strong. The next lantern glows emerald green. This is health, not perfection, harmony. Your future self smiles warmly. Your body has always been listening. Speak to it with kindness. Move it with gratitude. Nourish it with love. Rest it without guilt. Your body is your lifelong companion. Treat it as someone you deeply cherish. The emerald light gently glows into every organ, every muscle, every cell. Every system of your body remembers balance, vitality, energy, healing. The third lantern shines with soft rose light. This is love. Not love you chase, love you embody. Because when you become love, you naturally recognize it, receive it, and share it. The rose light surrounds you like a warm embrace. You feel accepted completely. There's nothing about you that needs hiding, nothing that makes you less deserving. You belong exactly here, exactly now. Your future self looks at you with deep affection and smiles as though silently saying, "Welcome home." Your breathing grows even slower now. Your body sinks more deeply into your bed. Your conscious mind drifts farther away while your subconscious mind continues receiving every beautiful suggestion with perfect ease, preparing you for an even deeper transformation. As peaceful sleep gently carries you onward, the night grows even quieter, as though the whole world has chosen to whisper, so your soul may hear itself more clearly. The air is perfectly still. The stars continue shining above you, steady, ancient, unchanging. The moon pours its gentle silver light across the meadow, illuminating every flower, every blade of grass, every graceful tree. You and your extraordinary future self continue walking together. There is no hurry, no destination demanding your arrival, because tonight the journey itself is becoming the destination. Each step draws you deeper into comfort. Each breath carries you farther from the busy world. Your body rests more heavily now. Your mind floats more lightly. Perhaps you are still listening. Perhaps you are already drifting in and out of sleep. Either is perfect. Your subconscious continues listening, even as dreams begin to weave themselves around these words. Ahead, another beautiful path appears. This one is lined with magnificent white stones that softly glow underneath the moonlight. Between the stones, tiny wildflowers bloom in every imaginable color. Some are blossoms you recognize. Others seem to exist only in this peaceful place. They open without effort. They never compare themselves to one another. The rose never tries to become the lily. The lavender never wishes to become the jasmine. Every flower simply becomes the fullest expression of what it was created to be. Your future self pauses, gently kneels beside one small flower and smiles. Look closely. You do. Its petals are perfect, not because they are flawless, but because they are completely themselves. Its beauty comes from authenticity, not perfection. Your future self stands once more, and so does yours. The words settle deeply. You no longer need to become someone impressive. You simply become completely yourself. That has always been enough. As you continue walking, you begin noticing mirrors hanging from the branches of the ancient trees. Beautiful mirrors, each one framed with carved wood, covered in delicate vines, small blossoms, and tiny golden lights. The first mirror catches your attention. As you look into it, you see yourself exactly as you are today. Your face, your eyes, your smile, everything familiar. You continue gazing slowly, very slowly. The image begins changing. Not dramatically, not magically. Naturally, you see a version of yourself standing taller, breathing more deeply, smiling more easily. Your eyes shine with quiet confidence. There is a peaceful calm surrounding you. You notice something remarkable. Nothing external has created this change. It has all come from within. Your posture reflects your beliefs. Your smile reflects your peace. Your eyes reflects your trust in life. The mirror changes again. Now you see yourself moving through an ordinary day. Yet, somehow, everything feels extraordinary. You wake with gratitude. You stretch your body with appreciation. You nourish yourself because you love yourself, not because you are trying to fix yourself. You move through your morning with presence. You notice the warmth of your tea, the softness of your clothing, the sound of birds, the feeling of fresh air. Life is no longer rushing past you. You are living it fully, completely. You see yourself speaking to others. Your words are thoughtful, gentle, confident. People feel heard. They feel understood, not because you say perfect things, but because your presence itself has become healing. You no longer listen just to reply. You listen to understand. You no longer speak to impress. You speak from authenticity. Your future self quietly says, presence is your greatest gift. You watch yourself handling unexpected situations. Plans change. Someone disappoints you. A challenge appears. And yet, you remain calm. You breathe. You think clearly. You respond instead of react. Peace has become your natural state. The old habit of rushing into fear has quietly disappeared. You now trust yourself, even when you do not yet know the answer, because you know answers always arrive. To a peaceful mind, the mirror fades gently. Another mirror begins glowing. This one reflects your relationships. You see yourself surrounded by people who appreciate you, who respect you, who celebrate your growth. You no longer shrink yourself to make others comfortable. You no longer abandon yourself to avoid disappointment. You no longer apologize for your light. Instead, you offer kindness without losing yourself, compassion without sacrificing yourself, generosity without exhaustion, love without fear. Your future self smiles. The way you love others changes forever. The moment you begin loving yourself, those words ripple gently through your subconscious. Every relationship begins with the relationship you have with yourself. You notice another mirror. This one reflects your work. Whatever work you choose to do, you do it with excellence. Not because you fear failure, because you genuinely enjoy contributing. You trust your abilities. You continue learning. You continue growing. You continue improving without comparing yourself, without doubting every step. You realize something beautiful. Confidence is not believing. You already know everything. Confidence is trusting that you can learn anything. You smile softly. Your future self smiles too. There is so much freedom inside that realization. Now the mirrors slowly disappear, one by one, melting back into the moonlight. The path becomes softer, the sounds quieter, the world even more peaceful. You notice the gentle breeze again. It brushes lightly across your face, across your shoulders. It feels almost alive, as though the wind itself carries messages meant only for you. You hear them not with your ears, but with your heart. You are safe. You are guided. You are deeply loved. You belong. You are becoming. The words float through you like music remembered from long ago without effort. Your breathing slows once more. Long, comfortable, peaceful breaths. With every inhale, your subconscious absorbs confidence. With every exhale, it releases doubt. With every inhale, you welcome abundance. With every exhale, you release scarcity. With every inhale, you welcome health. With every exhale, you release struggle. With every inhale, you welcome joy. With every exhale, you release heaviness. Your body now feels wonderfully heavy, almost as though you are gently melting into your bed, completely supported, completely held, every muscle loose, every joint relaxed. Even the tiny muscles around your eyes continue softening. Your forehead smooth, your jaw peaceful, your tongue resting comfortably. Your shoulders loose, your hands warm. Your heart beats slow and steady. Every part of you understands that sleep is becoming deeper and deeper and deeper. Your future self gently reaches into the pocket of a flowing robe and removes a tiny golden key. It is beautifully crafted, simple, elegant, warm to the touch. This key, they whisper, has always belonged to you. It opens no door outside you. It opens the doorway within. They place the key gently into your hand. The moment your fingers close around it, a feeling of profound certainty flows through your entire body. You suddenly understand that everything you have searched for has never been somewhere else. Peace has always lived within you. Confidence has always lived within you. Wisdom has always lived within you. Love has always lived within you. Abundance begins within you. Joy begins within you. Freedom begins within you. You were never becoming someone new. You were remembering who you have always been. The golden key slowly dissolves into warm light flowing through your hand, your arm, your heart, becoming part of you forever. There is nothing to hold, nothing to lose, because the key was never separate from you. It simply awakened what was already there. Your future self looks deeply into your eyes. The immense warmth, the complete faith, the unconditional love, and softly says, I'll always be here. Every time you choose courage, I am here. Every time you choose peace, I'm here. Every time you choose love, I'm here. Every time you trust yourself, I am here. Because I am not waiting for you in the future. I am awakening inside you. Right now, your heart seems to smile. Your subconscious embraces every word. Your body sinks even deeper into perfect comfort. Sleep draws closer like a gentle tide washing over you, softly, rhythmically, effortlessly, carrying you toward the deepest levels of rest, where your transformation continues all through the night. And now, as you rest even more deeply, as your body becomes wonderfully comfortable, as your mind becomes peaceful and quiet, you enter a place beyond effort. A place where change happens naturally. A place where your subconscious mind gently accepts the most beautiful possibilities. There's nothing you need to do, nothing you need to remember, nothing you need to force. The deepest parts of you already know how to receive, already know how to grow, already know how to transform. Like a seed resting underneath the earth, you do not need to push yourself to become a flower. The seed simply trusts the process. The rain comes, the sunlight comes, the roots grow, the petals open, and one day what was always within reveals itself. Tonight, you are allowing yourself to bloom quietly, naturally, beautifully. You return once more to the peaceful meadow, the place where your future self stands waiting. But something is different now. You no longer feel like you are visiting this place. You belong here because this place was never outside of you. It was a doorway into your own inner wisdom. The meadow, the stars, the golden light, the future self, all represent something that has always existed within your own mind. Your highest potential, your deepest truth, your most authentic self. You walk together toward a magnificent tree standing at the edge of the meadow. It is enormous, ancient, strong. Its branches stretch toward the stars. Its roots reach deep into the earth. Your future self places a hand against the trunk. This tree, they said softly, represents your life. You look closely. You notice something amazing. The roots are made from your experiences. Every moment you lived, every lesson you learned, every obstacle you overcame, every time you continued despite uncertainty, all became part of these roots. The difficult seasons did not destroy you. They strengthened your foundation. The storms did not erase you. They taught you how to bend without breaking. The rain did not drown you. It helped you grow. Your future self smiles. Honor every version of yourself that brought you here. You do not need to reject your past. You can bless it and release it. You feel a deep compassion for your younger self, the version of you who worried, the version of you who questioned, the version of you who wondered if things would ever get better. You send that version of yourself love. You place a hand over your heart and silently say, I see you, I understand you, I forgive you, I am proud of you. You did the best you could with what you knew. And because of you, I'm here now. A wave of warmth moves through your entire body. Healing does not always happen through dramatic moments. Sometimes healing happens through a quiet realization that you no longer need to fight yourself. You can finally become your own greatest supporter, your own safe place, your own source of encouragement. Your future self now leads you underneath the tree. Above you, thousands of golden leaves shimmer. Each leaf represents a possibility, a dream, a choice, a new beginning. Your future self gently touches one leaf. It begins glowing brighter. This is your confidence. Another leaf glows. This is your courage. Another. This is your creativity. Another. This is your ability to love deeply. Another. This is your ability to create abundance. Another. This is your wisdom. You realize something extraordinary. The tree is full of countless gifts. Not gifts you must earn, gifts you must allow yourself to use. Your subconscious mind begins accepting this truth. You are resourceful. You are capable. You are creative. You are powerful in peaceful ways. You have more strength than you realize, more potential than you have imagined, more possibilities than you have considered. The branches of the tree gently move. A single golden leaf floats down, landing softly in your hand. On the leaf are words written in beautiful light. I choose who I become. I hold these words close because they are true. Your past may have influenced you. Your experiences may have shaped you, but your future belongs to you. Every day offers another opportunity. Every thought offers another direction. Every choice becomes another step. And tonight, you choose peace. You choose confidence. You choose growth. You choose love. You choose the extraordinary version of yourself. Now, your future self invites you to imagine tomorrow morning. Not a perfect morning, a real morning, a beautiful ordinary morning. You wake up gently, your eyes open naturally, your body feels rested, your mind feels clear. Before reaching for anything outside yourself, you take a moment, a breath, a quiet appreciation, and feel grateful simply to be alive. You notice a subtle difference. Something has shifted. You feel more connected to yourself, more patient, more trusting. You move through your day carrying this quiet strength. Challenges may come, but they no longer define you. You define yourself. You decide how you respond. You decide what energy you bring. You decide what story you continue writing. You walk through life with the calm confidence of someone who knows, I can handle this. I can learn. I can adapt. I can grow. You no longer wait for permission to shine. You no longer hide your gifts. You no longer make yourself smaller. Your light does not take away from anyone else's. A candle does not become dimmer because another candle is lit. Light expands light, and your authentic presence gives others permission to be authentic too. Your future self places a gentle hand on your shoulder. You are ready, not because everything is guaranteed, not because life will always be easy. You are ready because you trust yourself. You trust your ability to navigate. You trust your ability to recover. You trust your ability to create. You trust your ability to love. That trust is freedom. The meadow begins to fade softly. The stars become gentle points of light. The tree becomes a warm glow. Your future self begins blending into the golden light surrounding you. But there is no sadness because you understand now you are not losing your future self. You are becoming one with that wisdom. The qualities you admired are awakening inside you. The confidence, the calm, the compassion, the courage, the joy, all becoming part of your subconscious identity. The golden light surrounds you completely, like a warm branches, like a peaceful embrace, like coming home. Your breathing becomes slower. Your body becomes heavier. Your mind becomes quieter. And as you drift towards sleep, your subconscious continues this beautiful work. While you rest, your mind reorganizes itself around possibility. While you sleep, all limitations continue releasing. While you sleep, new beliefs continue strengthening. While you sleep, your inner world becomes more aligned with the person you truly desire to be. And when you awaken, you may notice small changes, a little more confidence, a little more peace, a little more patience, a little more trust. Small changes, powerful changes, because every transformation begins quietly. A single thought, a single choice, a single moment of remembering. And tonight you remembered. You remembered that you are worthy. You remembered that you are capable. You remembered that your future is not something you chase. It is something you create. Slowly, beautifully, one day at a time. Now, allow yourself to drift deeper, softer, more peaceful. The words can fade, the images can fade, the story can fade, and you can simply rest, because your subconscious knows exactly what to keep, exactly what to release, exactly what to transform. You are safe, you are supported, you are becoming, you are already enough. And now you sleep deeply, peacefully, beautifully. And now, as you drift deeper, as your body rests, as your mind becomes quieter, there's nothing left to search for, nothing left to chase, nothing left to prove. The journey has already begun. Deep within your subconscious mind, something beautiful is taking root. A new understanding, a new awareness, a new relationship with yourself. You are no longer waiting to become worthy. You are no longer waiting for the perfect moment. You are no longer waiting for someone else to recognize your value. You recognize it now, quietly, deeply, completely. You are beginning to see yourself through the eyes of compassion, through the eyes of wisdom, through the eyes of the extraordinary future self who has always believed in you. And perhaps you notice the greatest transformation is not becoming someone different. The greatest transformation is removing everything that covered who you truly are. Like a beautiful statue hidden underneath layers of dust. The beauty was always there. The artist did not create the beauty. The artist revealed it. And tonight, you are revealing yourself. More patience, more confidence, more kindness, more courage, more freedom, more love. These qualities are not things you must force into existence. They are qualities that naturally emerge when you stop standing in your own way. So allow yourself now to imagine walking forward into your future, not rushing, not searching, simply walking. A peaceful path stretches ahead, and every step represents a choice to trust, a choice to grow, a choice to believe, a choice to honor yourself. With every step, you become more aligned with the person you desire to be. You notice your future becoming clearer. You see yourself surrounded by meaningful experiences. You see yourself creating a life that feels authentic, a life where your choices reflect your values, a life where your time matters, a life where your energy is protected, a life where you wake up feeling connected to yourself. You see yourself laughing more, exploring more, creating more, loving more, living more fully. You see yourself embracing new opportunities because you no longer automatically ask, "What if I fail?" Instead, you begin asking, "What if I succeed? What if something wonderful is waiting for me? What if I'm more capable than I ever imagined?" Your subconscious mind gently absorbs these possibilities because imagination is rehearsal. Every time you imagine yourself becoming stronger, you strengthen that pathway. Every time you imagine yourself feeling confident, you make confidence more familiar. Every time you imagine yourself living with peace, you teach your nervous system that peace is home. And what becomes familiar becomes natural. What becomes natural becomes effortless. Now, allow yourself to repeat these words silently, or simply allow them to float through your mind like gentle waves. I trust myself. I believe in myself. I honor my journey. I release what no longer serves me. I welcome new possibilities. I'm open to abundance. I'm open to love. I'm open to joy. I am becoming the person I was always meant to be. I deserve good things. I allow good things. I receive good things. My life expands in beautiful ways. My mind is peaceful. My heart is open. My spirit is strong. My future is bright, and I am ready. Allow these words to settle, not as pressure, not as something you must achieve, but as seeds planted gently in the fertile garden of your subconscious mind. They continue growing quietly, peacefully, naturally. Now your future self comes close one final time. There is a deep smile on the face, a smile that says, "You did it. You remembered. You came home to yourself. They place one final gift into your hands. It is a small, glowing sphere of light. This is your inner knowing, they say. Whenever you feel uncertain, remember this light. Whenever you feel afraid, remember this light. Whenever you forget your strength, remember this light. Because this light is always available, always within reach, always part of you. You place the light gently inside your heart, and immediately you feel whole, complete, peaceful. There's nothing missing, nothing broken, nothing incomplete. You are a work of progress, and you are already worthy. Both can be true. You can continue growing while loving yourself exactly where you are. You can desire more without believing you are less. You can create a bigger life without rejecting the life you have now. This balance, this acceptance, this love is the foundation of true transformation. Now, the golden light begins becoming softer. The meadow becomes quieter. The stars become gentler. The pathway becomes a peaceful dream. Your future self slowly fades into the light, but their presence remains, not outside you, within you, forever available, forever connected, forever part of your own wisdom. And now your attention gently returns to your breathing, the natural rhythm of your breath, the comfortable feeling of your body resting, the warmth of your bed, the peacefulness of this moment. You do not need to come fully awake. You do not need to think. You can simply drift deeper, deeper into rest, deeper into restoration, deeper into the beautiful space where your subconscious continues creating positive change. Tonight, you sleep knowing you are enough, you are valuable, you are powerful, you are loved, you are becoming your extraordinary self. And perhaps tomorrow you will notice something subtle, a little more confidence in your voice, a little more peace in your thoughts, a little more kindness toward yourself, a little more belief in what is possible. Because the most extraordinary changes often begin quietly. A whisper before a transformation, a seed before a garden, a dream before a reality. And tonight, you planted that seed. Now, allow yourself to rest. Allow yourself to float. Allow yourself to surrender into the deepest comfort. Your body knows how to sleep. Your mind knows how to heal. Your subconscious knows how to transform. And you are exactly where you need to be. Safe, supported, peaceful, becoming. Sleep now and allow your extraordinary future self to awaken more and more with every beautiful night of rest. Thank you for listening. Have a beautiful sleep. Come back here again and listen more, and I will see you next time, sending you off into beautiful sleep and sending you lots of love.